Okay, Jackson and I are off on a little adventure. We are gonna go hike a portion of the property that we have not seen yet. And we are gonna go ahead and hike this whole perimeter of this one side of the farm. Jackson hopes to get a squirrel. Yeah. All right, let's go see what we find. This little waterfall we have on the farm is not putting out very much water right now. We have hardly gotten any rain in the last probably month or so. And so all the creeks and streams are barely even running. Surprised there's even that much coming down. Is it?
It looks like it went that way.
Well, they must come here for water. Look at that. So you think that must be spring fed, huh?
Yeah, because there's a spring right above that wall.
That's cool. Yeah, so part of the reason we are making this hike is to also hang some no trespassing signs and put some purple paint up, which means no hunting, because we have found 2 or 3 hunting blinds on the property so far that I think people are trying to hunt on here without permission, and we've been taking them down. There was a blind up in this tree where Jackson is standing, but somebody's come and removed it since we've moved in, because it was up there for probably 6 months, right? We kept seeing it up there, and
It's been up here since we moved here.
So yeah, now it's gone. There is an old camping chair here, although I don't think anybody's using that anymore. That is part of why we're going on this adventure, because I believe in the state of North Carolina, if you don't have it posted, somebody can just come on your land and hunt. So we want to make sure that people aren't doing that. That's some good firewood. That must have been one of the most recent storms, because I was up here a few weeks ago and this was not here. Cool. I'm guessing where we just were with the blind and stuff and the chair right here, this was for a feeder. But you're right, it could have doubled up as somewhere to hang your deer too. Yeah, so on the back corner of this side of the property, we do have this very cool hunting blind that was built. Looks like it never got finished. I tried to climb up there at one point and it didn't go well. You can see right there where I fell through. But Jackson's gonna head up the ladder now and just show you what it looks like from up top. I just need to rip the tarp off.
Yeah, you can obviously see why you fell, because this plywood up here is like super rotten.
It'll be a fun project someday, won't it?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, let's keep going.
Ha! Really?
We've gone pretty far and the cat has come the whole way with us.
Look at that old pine tree that fell over too. More firewood.
Okay, so we've hit the back corner. There's already some purple paint here from my neighbor. And then we've got a flag and then another flag right over here. So everything that we've just hiked up on this side is part of our property that we need to mark. And then we're gonna cut down through this questionable section of woods that looks very steep and terrible to walk through and go all the way down the back side of the property. Yeah, this looks like a bunch of spots they dug out years ago for mining. There's some pretty big spots up there I think we're gonna go check out.
So you're trampoline. What's the mine hole? Come on. Need more traction. Oh man, there's a big hole right here. Yeah, look.
Wow, look at that. That's cool. It's an old cave or mine that goes under this big rock face. No telling what's living down there, huh?
There isn't anything living down there. But look. You see that? You can see all the way down to the bottom.
Yeah, you can see some light.
I kind of want to go
And
down.
then who knows how far it keeps going in the dark, huh? Yeah. Okay, we're back on this little road that divides the property, so we're gonna find a few more spots to hang some signs. But this is pretty cool up here. You've not ever hiked this side, and this is awesome. All right, we've made it all the way to the top of the mountain, and there's a property marker right on that tree. And we are finally on the very back side of this edge of the property, and gonna mark it and I think sit down and take a deep breath because it's been pretty steep this last little bit. Okay, here it is. And this road keeps going. How awesome is that? There's a lot of little trees in the way, but this is a beautiful view from up here. Well, now that we've made it all the way to the top of the mountain, we're going to take a little break, catch our breath, and then we will continue on down this road. And this is basically the back side of the property. It should cut all the way down and go to the highway. I don't know if this actual road will go all the way down, but it is taking us in the right direction. So we will continue on here in just a little bit. I'm pretty sure that Jackson and the cat are asleep on that log. I've kept hiking on a little bit, but I'm going to find somewhere comfortable to hang out and let him relax because he looks way too comfortable laid out in the sun on that log. Jackson, you ready? Kind of. Roadblock. You better go up and around. I'll follow you. Kitty, kitty. We're this way, come on. Cat's having a little bit of trouble keeping up. Come on, you got it. You can sleep when we get back. So all these roads that we have been following for this hike are old logging roads that were put in about 30 years ago. They're all still in pretty good shape. And according to the app on my phone, it pretty much follows the property line all the way around too. So that all seems to be lining up. It's pretty cool. We're on our way back down, which would make sense because we're almost back to the highway. So this part of the property starts sloping back down towards the road. I want to see how far this takes us. See if it gets us right to it. Jackson is ready for lunch. All right, we're about halfway down the mountain. No roads anymore. We were just slipping and sliding and trying to climb all the way down this way. Jackson is not gonna make it. He's basically turned into a pile of mush because he's so hungry. So we're gonna try to speed up this process and get on down to the bottom. Jackson, that looks like a road right there. Is that another road? Yeah. Down below you? Yeah. Cool. I wonder if that one goes over the highway then. I don't know what it is.
I think I'll think of a cow or something.
Well, we're close. You can see the house and the greenhouse right through the woods right here. Okay, there goes Jackson. He'd had enough and he's ready for lunch. So he's gonna head back in. I have a little bit more to go. I have to continue up over this little ridge and then it should drop me back down towards the front of the property. Gotta be really careful through here though. There's tons of thorns and this is very steep. Cat decided to come with me. It's always a good indicator that we're on the right track. Here's part of an old fence post. And then right up here is a very old stake in the ground from an old property marker. Okay, we're almost to the end of our hike. There's the house, all the gardens. Beautiful view from here. Flat, solid ground. Finally. Really glad I did that hike. That was a lot of fun with Jackson. Juliet is homesick with Heather. It's good. It's good to get that hiked and get an idea where your property lines are, get everything marked. I think on a cooler day, I will take on hiking the other perimeter, which will probably be about 3 times as much hiking as this just was. That took us about 2.5 hours to do this whole thing. So the next time we hike, it'll be a longer video. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you on the next one. Okay, so we started right behind the greenhouse. We took the road all the way up, which went to the corner near this house, climbed up that mountain, hiked all the way along the ridge, came back down and hit the highway. And now I'm home.